me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge. No more Dutch. And no more you. Implored. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
All right.
Well.
Welcome back to my channel Muhammad Aziz Setiawan di gameplay Red Dead Redemption. Pada video kali ini kita akan memainkan game yang pertama. Walaupun Red Dead Redemption yang kedua saya itu yang lalu restart, jadi tapi saya tidak mau main lagi, jadi mau main yang satu, jadi saya usahakan bisa tamat. Oke, jadi baik, kita mulai aja, langsung aja kita mulai. Wow, kita di mana, saudara-saudara? What is? Siapa itu? Bentar. Ya, kenapa gamenya? Aduh. Udah lah, kita lanjut aja. Sebenarnya mau pasang subtitle tapi gak enak apa.
Grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased with how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? That hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they live like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, but which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate, Johns,
Yes.
his family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. John's family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other, and who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me. You know.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush.
Armadillo. Oke, udah sampai. Oke, kita tes. Go to salon. Oke. Oh, seperti ya. Oke. Oke. Oke.
Marston! Mr. Marston, over here! You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Chick. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends. I'm pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front. Are you walking to Fort Mercer, Mr. Marston?
Oke.
All righty, Mr. Marston, let's get.
Woi, tunggu gua. Saya masih pemula loh. Oke.
Take it slow on the way out of town. No need to kick up a lot of dust. Come on. So it's Fort Mercer you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking
Okay,
nobody up to the
lanjut.
port in a long time. Great place for a decent
Aduh,
fella
terus.
to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things
Okay.
is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Like I said, you ain't gonna find many folks around those parts. So you can find about straight it back to you.
Oke.
I mean,
Terus, aduh, kita terlalu cepat jalannya. Aduh.
Well, he ain't been friends for a
Nanti
long
aku cek lah
time.
apa.
yeah. Oh, it was the marshal who hired me.
Oh, yes.
Lee Johnson, do you know him? Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a
Yeah,
guy.
that's-
I guess it's none of my business.
Oslo.
That's right.
Wait, sorry.
Come on.
Sorry. Aduh, kenapa ini kontrol?
Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Aduh, ketawanya. Mana? Wih.
Go!
Oke, kita ke sana. Oke. Apa ini? Menarik. Meragukan.
Bill!
Wih,
Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
what?
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
What
Bill,
the?
please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
You never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
Okay.
You implore me?
What the?
You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge. No more Dutch. And no more you. Implored. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Alright.
Well,
Wih,
Oh.
alamak ditembak pula, Morgan. Ini gagal gak sih? Nggak, kayaknya kalau ditembak di bagian bawah perut pasti kena ginjal. Enggak kena, atau di antara kena ginjal. Ini mungkin kayaknya nggak bakal mati deh. Aduh. Seven. New friends or problems. Okay.
Well, you're alive.
so it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
What the?
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it?
Yeah.
Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Marston.
Mr. Marston.
Yeah,
John
Mr.
Marston.
Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
So what were you doing?
Trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. You see my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life,
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Bergabung Boni. Oh ya, yang rawat tadi. Bosan.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands around here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle.
Oke, kita mau kemana ini?
Good for nothing outlaws such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
2 hours later.
What are you waiting for? Come on, I don't fight.
Oke, let's go. Ready? Let's go.
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
No.
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do?
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out.
Oke, untuk video kali ini sampai di sini. Jangan lupa like dan subscribe. Oke, bye bye.
Come on, then.